Good morning once again, Bridge Nation. Of course, we're just about 15 or so minutes away from teaming up with our friends at Flow 98.7 in Toronto, Canada.
That's right.
And that's going to be at 7:45 until around about 8:15 this morning. We'll be live in Jamaica and definitely live all across the GTA, the Greater Toronto area, courtesy of our friends up there, Flow 98.7. And I suspect Red and Jay Martin will be there throughout the morning. So that's going to be at 7:45 until 8:15, and then the second connection, international connection, will be at 9:13 until 9:45. At that time, we'll be live into the tri-state area, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, courtesy of Jam Radio. Time now for us to take calls and see if we can find a winner. Being a Friday, it would be nice to close out the week with a winner in the Secret Sound game. So, first of all, let's remind you of our secret sound that you must identify to win. Ladies and gentlemen, Bridge Nation, that is the secret sound inside the secret sound game. Can you identify that sound? Give us a call right now. The telephone number.
That's 876-676-4996.
And we do have callers coming through. Let's take our first call. Good morning. It's a Friday. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Good morning.
Good morning. You're sounding that way. I get an air of confidence in your voice as well.
Nah, I'm not confident I would answer.
Who's calling?
It's confidential.
Oh, it's confidential.
I'm not confident I would answer like yesterday. Yesterday I was sure about the answer.
All right, so you ready? You heard it? You heard the sound? You have your answer? You remember the clue, by the way?
The moon?
All right. So let's hear your answer.
Is it the recorded sound of the hollow sound of the moon?
What's your answer?
The hollow sound of the moon. The recorded sound of the hollow sound of the moon.
Miss Confidential. Miss Confidential?
Yeah.
Are you sticking with that answer?
Yes.
Should have tried before. Of all the answers that you have given us,
This is not bad.
are you most confident with this answer, Miss Confidential?
No.
Oh, come on.
I want to hear your...
Yeah, because the response I'm going to give you confidence.
About it at all. I was very confident about the answer for yesterday.
No, but here we're going now.
This should increase your confidence.
Exactly.
As you confidently try to another time. Thank you.
All right.
Take care. Have a good weekend. Let's take another call right up in here right now. 876-676-4996. Hi to our Bridge Nation all across the world. You can try as well. Let's go. Good morning. You're on the air. Welcome to the Secret Sound game here on the Bridge.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Rich.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good.
All right.
Who's this, Alvin?
Yeah.
All right.
Man from St. Ann?
Yeah.
What them said, the G parish?
The Garden Parish.
That's what I meant. I said nothing about ganja.
The Marijuana Parish, too.
Joe.
The Ganja Parish.
I didn't say that.
Okay, I say that.
Alvin, I always enjoy your sense of humor, but seriously, what is your answer to our secret sound game?
It sounds like it's
You forget.
all right, I'm going to tell you now.
Tell me now.
Like a rocket now launching off to go to the moon.
Oh, he's from the G parish, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
An ardent listener to Up and Go.
That's right.
He deserves victory.
That's
but has
right.
he done enough? Let's find out. Sorry, Alvin.
All right.
Let's take another call. They're coming in fast and furious. Everybody wants to win. Man, the gift basket can feed a community.
Yeah.
And other past winners can attest to that.
That's right.
Let's find out if you can be a winner. Good morning. Welcome. Do you want to hear the sound again?
Good morning.
Good morning. Yo, Udat, have no fear.
No fear. Yes, sir.
My only fear is that you might give us the wrong answer.
Well, my only fear is I believe I have the right answer.
Well, don't be fearful about that.
All right. The see when the moon eclipse in a basket.
When the moon eclipse?
Yeah, man. When I come out to full moon and the moon eclipse.
Hey, Dennis.
Yeah.
You know, say if you're wrong, you can't go back into the group for the entire day.
No, man, them can't suspend me, man. Them have to just glad with me. I love me up here. I buy me a 2, 3, 4, 5 Guinness.
You know, say Murphy ready for come send all a message. Oh, what kind of fool like? Yo.
No matter where Murphy you want to say, man, because them not play it.
That's true. See it there.
Yo, Dennis, you're a big supporter of the program.
That's
They
right.
hear you a lot in traffic. You deserve to win. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it's our duty to let him know. Dennis! You need to do some more work on it, Dennis.
No fear, my boss.
Have no
Alright.
fear. Have a great day, Dennis. Have no fear. Can we squeeze one more in?
I think we should.
Yeah, because the calls are coming in fast and
Yeah.
furious. Good morning. Welcome to the Secret Sound Game. Hello.
Morning, Richie.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good.
Shellz is here as well. What's your name?
I'm Ellie.
Hi,
What's
Ellie.
up, Ellie? Ellie's over there in Montego Bay.
All right.
By the way, you still getting rains down there in Montego Bay, Ellie?
It's overcast right now.
Oh, boy.
Alright.
I thought you might have had your
Getting
fair...
ready to go in town.
Oh,
You
okay.
know I'm going to be wet.
Oh, well, take your umbrella for sure.
Sure, I
Yeah.
got it already.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
I'm thinking that the sound is a number of flags flying, flapping. You know, when they hoist the flags.
Hold on. Hold on. You mean like on a windy day, a number of flags
But
flying and flapping?
Ellie, what that have to do with the moon?
Ellie?
Ellie,
Ellie gone.
Ellie, know what for to do.
Give her a send off.
Quack, quack.
Sorry, Ellie. Sorry.
What the flag them have to do with the moon?
Hey, listen, Jody.
They're forgetting this. The
Jody,
clue.
this song, I tell you,
sound in a normal.
you know.
We need another clue, Jojo.
Next week for that.
Yeah.
Shell said sound like Duppy.
Duppy and a Duppy on the moon.
Well, the Duppy show go on the moon.
See that? That's it.
Can we move along, Jen?
No problem, sir.
Too much talk about Duppy. I think we're at that time. It is the moment of truth. The moment that you have been waiting for.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah. I hear my peeps from Flow 98.7.
Hey,
And we say good morning to the man in black and white.
Come on,
I
man.
know.
And where's
I'm
the
here
lady?
too. I'm here. I'm in black.
Oh,
And I'm in red. How about that?
Oh, your headset is always red.
That's right.
There you go.
That's right.
Shellz
Man
and-
like Shellz and Richie B.
Hey, what
Shellz
going?
and myself went burgundy,
You know.
coincidentally.
Wow. Wow.
But I'm not satisfied unless I'm seeing red. What's up with that?
I'm coming around. Don't worry. I'm
Oh.
over here. I'm with actually our sponsors today, and
I see.
we're gonna introduce you right now. So we'd like to introduce to you Judy Richards,
Hi, Judy.
committee chair, and Dawne George, event lead. And these ladies are doing big things, representing for St. Anne's. And welcome to Flow 98.7 and Bridge 99 in Jamaica.
Good morning.
Blessings.
Good morning. Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So first, we're going to have a few words from, let's put it right here, Miss Judy Richards. Let them know what's going on. Let them know what's happening this weekend. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, the event lead, Dawne George, is the one would be best to tell you about the event, but I
Okay.
can tell you about the initiative.
All right.
A group of us who are passionate about Jamaica got together to start an initiative to assist a hospital in Jamaica that is in great need. We were trying to raise money to refurbish the hospital as well as give them well-needed equipment.
Okay. So you decided to put on this event, and in this event, we're going to have Dawn tell us a little bit of what we can expect.
Yes, we are really excited as we have put together the best virtual gala of the season.
Beautiful.
It's a convenient way to get your family together on a Sunday afternoon. We are going to entertain you with talented musicians so you can crack a bottle of wine and relax. And guess what?
What?
You will get the chance to impact the community in Jamaica with this wonderful charity. Please go to our website, StAnneMedicalOutreach.com, and buy a ticket to view this gala.
I love it. And you ladies have such a nice vibe. Maybe it's a Jamaican ting. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Green baka.
Yes, you guys are sweetness overload. I mean, you're doing great things for the community. You're representing for beautiful Jamaica, and you guys, congrats to you being ambassadors. I heard the commercial for this event, and it sounds so good. I know you're going to have a lot of entertainment as well.
Yes, musicians.
Right, Eddie Bullen, I believe.
Eddie.
I know Belinda Brady's on board as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Liberty Silver.
Oh wow, I love her.
I love her
her.
too.
And what's
I
the
love her
food
too.
like? I know the food's gonna be good.
There's no food.
There's no whatever.
Virtual.
Oh yes, virtual. It's BYOF. Bring your own food.
Yes.
It is what you want to enjoy while you enjoy the virtual concert.
You painted me such a good picture. I'm like, what's the food? What's the food like?
It's what you have at home.
Yeah, or the pull-up chef, Jay.
Yes,
You can
and
arrange that.
I can, but it's Sunday dinner, right? So
Yeah, that's right.
You're going to be cooking anyway. So
Wow.
So when
And you don't have to leave your home.
Oh.
It's a fabulous way to get the family together.
When is this event though? What's the date for it?
Sunday, the 24th of April, 7 p.m. to 8:30.
And if you can give us the website again, because I know they're listening on how to get tickets, because we want them to get tickets now for this worthy cause.
Yes. St. Anne Medical Outreach. That's STANN medicaloutreach.com.
All right.
Perfect. I gotta stop thinking of food.
Do you have a target that you're trying to reach?
And a money target, a volume of money you want to raise?
For the entire year, we're trying to get to 100,000 Canadian for the year.
Wow.
2022.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
So we need you to buy those tickets.
We need those tickets.
Richie B.
That means, Richie, you have to have two partner draws to be able to get us to that. Because Richie's partner draws are like $50,000 each.
I shouldn't have told you. Can you just tell us when you raise these funds, how will they benefit? What are some of the areas that you need that you'll be able to fill with these funds once you get them?
Okay. St. Anne Alexandra Hospital in St. Anne is our first
Beneficiary.
beneficiary. And we're trying to refurbish the hospital as well as give them well-needed equipment, medical equipment that is needed at the hospital.
Yes. Well needed, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We want everybody to support it, and you know what is good that it's virtual, so the world can participate.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I love that.
Beautiful.
Any indication as to the kind of entertainment that we'll be able to enjoy?
Oh, yes. We've got Liberty Silver, Grammy and Juno Award winner, Belinda Brady,
Yep.
two-time Juno nominee. We've got our saxophone, Michael Arthurs,
Nice.
gospel singer, Latoya Mullins,
Nice.
and Justine Owens, opera singer, doing a duet with Andrew Aldridge,
Nice.
and Chris Hales is going to do his Sammy Davis Jr. impression.
Wow. You are in for a treat. Have you seen Chris Hales do his thing, Richie B?
I've never seen Chris Hales doing his thing. I've heard Chris Hales doing his thing when he does the news thing.
Exactly.
No, you guys. So he does Sammy Davis Jr. He is Sammy Davis Jr. Let's put it this way.
To a T.
It'll blow you away.
He even looks like Sammy Davis
Right.
He
Jr.
does, yeah. He does. And,
Morning, Chris.
and, it's comedy. Even when I've done shows with him and I have to follow him, it's very, very difficult.
Are you serious?
Yes, man.
Hard
I have
act
to go before.
hard act to follow.
Hard act to follow.
Now, Miss Dawn, you hearing me over there?
Oh,
Yes, she
hello.
is.
Yes,
Dawn.
I'm here.
Yeah,
Hi.
well, I'm really interested in this whole thing. I'm a young Jamaican, you know the thing. When it comes to these charitable organizations, not for young people, especially as an outside open. Isn't nobody, you know what I mean? But I give thanks that you're doing this. I'm curious though, how much for the tickets though?
75 Canadian dollars.
Okay.
But remember, you only need one per family.
Oh, that's a good point.
On the computer. So you can have friends over.
See?
They all contribute to the $75 and you have a party.
Okay. All
So
right.
you can share like Netflix.
There it is.
Exactly. Exactly.
There's Shellz. There's Richie B. You see how sweet they are representing Jamaica?
And it's all going to
A
the
wonderful cause.
Alexandra Community Hospital, St. Anne.
We really want to publicly commend you both and other members of your team for doing this kind of outreach. You are overseas, but you have not forgotten your home, and for that we're very, very grateful. And what you're doing is definitely providing support for well-needed areas of our community here in Jamaica. So hats off to you once again, Dawn and Judy and the rest of your team. We're proud of what you're doing. Trust me.
Okay, we have been in Canada for many years, but we are passionate about our home.
Yes, nice, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And team give back, it's so important. Team flow back. I love it. And thank you so much for sponsoring this connection, because without the two of you, without this connection, I'm telling you, a lot of people would be so disappointed. We have so many text messages and love where so many of our listeners just love the connection with Richie B and Shellz, and they say it makes them feel closer to Jamaica. So thank you so much. There's a huge community for it.
And they have made the right choice, because there's no better way to get a message like this out to both Jamaica, to Canada, and to the wider world, especially the Jamaican diaspora, than making the connection as you have with both Flow 98.7 and Bridge 99. So commendations on that as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But I also want to mention that Eddie Bullen, the jazz man, and Belinda Brady put this gala together with their huge sponsorship through Webby 360 and Thunderdome Sounds, which is Eddie Bullen.
Yes.
And they have been so supportive to us.
Wonderful.
We can't thank them enough.
They're great people.
They've been
both
great
talented
sponsors.
and great. Right.
Wonderful, wonderful people.
They've been premium sponsors for us.
Beautiful.
Good. From start to finish, how long is this event likely to last?
An hour and a half, because we're going to be having the MCs from 98.7.
Yes.
Chris Hales and Marion Rodriguez.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
And then we're going to be having a silent auction.
Yes.
Really?
And also every ticket can be entered in a draw for a free trip to Toronto, Jamaica. I guess it can work. Jamaica, Toronto for two.
Return tickets.
Wait a minute, what's that website again?
StMedicalOutreach.com.
I also got some good news. A friend of mine works in the hospitals of all the hospitals in the GTA here, and he asked for a list of equipment that they may need that they can send from the hospital here to your hospital down in St. Anne's.
Wonderful.
So we're going to follow up with him. He's really high up in the
we know your friends. How we're
the hospital business.
I want link.
Yes, I want link. He wrote me and said, Jay, make sure you get a list of the equipment that they need that we can send to them to help this work.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Beautiful.
Thank you, John.
Thank you. I love it.
This is effective radio.
That's right.
There you go, right off the top. There you go.
So we need you people down in Jamaica to buy a ticket.
And if you're texting 416-860-0987, if you have any questions for these ladies, we're going to be back in a few, bridging over to Bridge 99 with Richie B and Shellz. It's Red and J Martin on Flow 98.7. And of course, we're bridging over Bridge 99. Richie V.
Good day,
Shellz.
You don't know.
The weekend has started off on the right footing, if you ask me. I enjoyed this segment this morning. We want to commend Dawn and Judy. We want to also commend them not just on the project, but also for coming on board as a sponsor within the Canadian Connection. We enjoyed that, didn't we, guys?
Yeah, man. It's a good look.
We did. And, I love their energy. Big shouts to Belinda Brady, who just messaged me as well and said that she enjoyed the interview. And thank you so much for all the support. So we're doing our best. And, of course, this weekend, you can also connect with the ladies as well. Yes, and many people are asking if they can give back with a charitable receipt. And yes, you can, right?
Yes,
they said,
once
Jay?
you make a donation on the show, you will get a charitable tax receipt.
Oh, fantastic.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
All right. So in other words, persons can both purchase tickets and they can also make donations, right?
Right.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. All right. So we know that Jay is flying out. We know that Red, no doubt, is stepping out tonight. That very famous and popular place.
Sugar Daddy's Nightclub.
Yeah.
We're live to air, so be sure you can also tune in 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. I know you did, Richie.
Yeah.
You were like, that's Ritz playing? Because you didn't hear him play before.
Healing's Ritz. Ritz will be
so
there tonight, right?
It. He's there tonight with Old School versus New School. And tomorrow night, it's Fresh Saturdays. He wants to say what's up.
What's up, Rich?
What's up, crew? How you doing? What's up, everyone? Good morning. Good morning.
Everything good, brother.
Blessings.
I want to know what you two are getting into this weekend before you go.
Well, you don't know, sir. I go the best dance in a history named Bedrock and Pillow Jam.
I love those.
Yeah, man.
Me too.
Yeah, man. That's
I
like
actually would love that right now.
Yeah, man. That's it. There. It's my weekend in a nutshell.
All right. I'm going to do some business on the weekend. That's all.
That's it. Hopefully you can get around. I saw St. Anne's was rammed bumper to bumper last weekend. You couldn't get anywhere.
Well,
so
I tell you, people are still
hopefully you
talking
can get
about
around.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And Montego Bay had a lot of water.
Yes.
A couple of lives were lost, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But today's a better day, so we give thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
DJ Audley will be playing at a couple of spots as well, so you know how he does his thing. And we want to thank you once again, guys. Have a great weekend, and we catch up with you on Tuesday morning. Have a good
Sounds
weekend.
good.
Take
Be
care until
safe.
then. Bye-bye.
All right.
Today is Earth Day 2022, and for the past 50 years, Earth Day has been celebrated by billions, like literally billions of people around the globe, annually, every April 22, to join together really in promoting awareness for the health of our environment. Some people may view it as just another day or an excuse to wear green and a flower crown, but with serious concerns about our changing environment being studied and addressed today by scientists, politicians, and young climate change activists alike, some people are adapting to more environmentally friendly ways of living every day, not just in April 22 every year. And we're going to be talking this morning with the manager of public education and corporate from NEPA. She's going to be talking to us this morning on Earth Day. Ollyvia Anderson is our guest at this time. Good morning, Ms. Anderson.
Hi, good morning, Bridge team. How are you?
We're fine.
We're well.
Thank
We're
you.
well. My name is Richie B, and of course,
Wishing you a happy Earth Day.
happy Earth Day to you too.
Thank you.
Shellz has joined me in this conversation with you, Ollyvia. Can we just start by asking you why is Earth Day important?
All right, so Earth Day is very important because it helps us to, like many other environmental days, to stop and to take stock of what is happening in our planet. As you mentioned in your introduction, there have been a lot of studies, and the studies have been increasing in terms of the level of environmental degradation. We've also seen over the COVID era, which we hopefully are coming out of fully soon, that we have had improvements in air and water quality going on throughout the world. And we really do want to focus on that. And also it's very important because the United Nations declared 2021 to 2030 as the United Nations Decade of Ecosystem Restoration. So we are very cognizant of the gaps in the ecosystem, and we see that it is important and necessary to continue along that path to make the world a better place for us all and our future generations.
Yes. I note that, as I mentioned earlier, it's been celebrated for the past 50 years. But when did Jamaica actually start its own participation in the celebrations on Earth Day?
I believe Jamaica has started its celebrations about 20 years ago in terms of Earth Day locally, and that would have coincided with the start of the amalgamation of the National Environment and Planning Agency in April. Well, it's now 21. We are now 21 years of age since April 1. So I believe around that time, that's when we really started to take a closer look at celebrating environmental signature days.
Okay. Now, I'm really loving the theme, investing our planet. You know, I'm really loving the theme for Earth Day this time around. Can you explain the meaning, the vibe behind that theme, invest in our planet?
So, think about it. We're always talking about personal development, professional development. What about environmental development? So we're calling on the world this year through Earth Day to invest in our planet, invest in healthier green spaces, invest in when we're having our buildings to ensure that they're climate resilient, because we would have seen a lot of climate related disasters that have occurred in recent times. So we're calling on persons to invest, and that investment actually starts in your home. It starts with how you utilize your water It starts with whether you recycle, and the Recycling Partners of Jamaica, as you may be aware, has been really building out its platform across the island. It starts with how you dispose of your waste. It starts with whether or not you leave that light running through the night when you don't need to. So we're calling persons to make personal investments, and it's also a challenge for the world and governments as well as the public and private sector to invest in every way possible, because it is just the one environment that we all have and share.
I completely agree. I'm seeing that, there's an encouragement. We're encouraging businesses and citizens to shift towards sustainable practices. I just want, what are sustainable practices? Is it the recycling, saving on energy? Is there more to it?
All right. So sustainable simply really refers to using the resources in a way that will ensure that they will continue to be here for a longer time. So even in terms of business practices, one of the things that even the 4-H clubs have been advocating is in terms of urban gardening. And they have piloted some organizations throughout the corporate area where on their rooftops at the back of their buildings, they have set up little urban gardens, and that will help us to have, firstly, food security as one thing, but also in terms of having more plants around in our surrounding helps us to have rather better quality air to breathe. And speaking of air quality, in terms of the sustainability, one of the things that the National Environment and Planning Agency has been doing is investing in our air quality monitoring network. Previously, a lot of our monitoring was focused on the corporate areas in the metropolitan areas, but we're extending those, and the government has invested a lot of money in expanding the air quality network. And we're moving towards, previously we would have been gone out into the field to collect the data, to have the data come on stream real time, so that we're able to monitor the air quality as we go along, because that's also very important towards sustainability.
Agreed.
I wanted to ask you as well, Olivia, if you could help us with some simple everyday things that we can do really to protect our environment.
All right, so simple everyday things that you can do at home and at work. So first thing, if you happen to use any plastics, particularly the PET bottles, those are we call them the chubby bottles, right? The drinks bottles. I like Pepsi. So Pepsi bottles, start by recycling them. And one of the things that I personally have at home is I have a crocus bag. And I have that crocus bag full of bottles. And when it's full, I take it somewhere and I deposit it. And the Recycling Partners of Jamaica is the first point of contact for recycling in Jamaica. And there is also the deposit refund scheme, which we had done pilots before. You can bring it in and get rewards, which was a collaboration with Magna Rewards and Leeds Food Fair. So that's one thing. You can also look at your water consumption. Water is a resource that's very important to us. We use it in our kitchen, in our bathrooms, to do household chores. Sometimes when we're washing our dishes, we let the sink run. So we need to look at water conservation practices, also energy conservation practices. I would have mentioned leaving the lights on in terms of the energy. Simple practices at home, such as ensuring that you iron your clothes in one go rather than plugging in the iron every day. I hope you gentlemen are not guilty of that.
No.
We also have to...
Maybe only because I don't do the iron myself. But yes, Olivia, go ahead.
Yeah, so one of the things that we also look at in terms of your waste disposal. So Jamaica has a significant challenge with waste disposal, and we've been trying to get persons to understand how important it is to properly dispose of our waste. But in looking at waste, and the NSWMA will tell you that 60% of what goes to the waste facilities, it can be composted. And I don't want you to think of composting as some big far away thing. Think of composting as Jet put it through No Dirty Up Jamaica, is having a bucket in the back of your yard with some soil, and they showed you the steps to compost. So don't think of it as having to have a big facility to compost. Compost. You can do simple things to minimize that. And if you have plants at home, those same vegetable and fruit peelings can be used as manure and fertilizer for the plants. So think about the home, think about how you use your energy consumption, your water consumption. Those are some of the practical tips that you as an individual can invest in the planet.
Right. We're pretty much out of time, but I wanted to get from you, what are some of the activities that you'd like to highlight that will be taking place today?
All right. So in terms of Earth Day, we don't have many big activities planned today, but you can join us on our social media pages for some of our social media pages at NEPA Jamaica on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for some very insightful information on how you can invest into the future. And we also have other agencies across the government who will be doing some celebrations as well. So you can check them out, including the 4-H Club, the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, the Forestry Department. And Jamaica is currently on the 3 Million Trees Initiative. Have you planted one of those trees as yet, Richie or Shellz?
My wife has.
I'm on it. Man, I work on it right now.
All right, you need to work on it. You need to reach out to the Forestry Department. You can get those tree seedlings free to actually plant. So those are some of the initiatives that we encourage persons to do in commemorating Earth Day.
All right. Wonderful. Great talking with you. And thanks for all the information. Thanks for all the information that you shared. And yes, of course, we use this opportunity to spread awareness about the planet and the issues related to global warming and all of that kind of stuff, deforestation and all of that. And I found it to be quite interesting talking with Ollyvia. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful Earth Day yourself.
Thank you, and have a great Earth Day as well.
Thank you. Ollyvia Anderson is Manager of Public Education and Corporate at the National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA. All right, it's now 8 minutes before the hour of 10 o'clock. Friday morning coming down. When we leave here, we have a few things to get done. You know, one of the things I'm going to do.
What's that?
Pick up some fruits and some market supplies.
Nice.
And then I have a meeting at 11 o'clock.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. And so it continues.
The work is not done after we leave here, guys.
No rest for the weary.
Yeah.
Joe, remember, if you have a transportation problem, you can always reach out to us.
All right, so I'll call. Oh, my Lord.
Right. It seems like this morning went by very quickly.
Energy,
a little bit.
That's the energy, man. High energy, good vibration.
And the excitement and the bully for talking.
Yeah, and the signals. Especially the wrap-up signals.
Yeah, man, now signal playing.
Hey, the person should see me on camera and be like, what is wrong with that woman over there?
Wrong with don't know.
All right. Thanks, of course, to our guests. It was really nice having Dr. Melody Ennis once again.
It's always a pleasure having her.
Talking about the Omicron variant that now has a degree to its name.
Yes.
BA. Point 2. Who are naming these variants? What
were they thinking, right?
Yeah, like, what are they thinking? They just want you to understand the levels of the seriousness of each variant. But I'm really hoping that persons protect themselves and take this seriously. You know, it's here in Jamaica. It's highly contagious, and I think it's even more serious than the first Omicron. That's what they said. Somebody know. Yeah.
It all boils down to just doing what we need to do. Wear your mask. You understand? Well, I mean, you know, we're all open up now, so I mean, socially distancing is.
Is that a thing? No, we don't know.
Better be.
But you know,
we'll see.
Yeah, and get vaccinated. You know.
That too. Yeah. We also had our Canada connection. We had Judy Richards Dawne George for the from the Centre Medical Outreach, who spoke to us in the Canada connection about the virtual gala that will be happening on the 24th. When is that a Sunday?
Yeah,
I believe so. I believe it's Sunday coming.
Sunday coming.
And you have the opportunity to win 2 tickets to Jamaica.
Yeah, if you're from overseas.
From
Toronto.
If you're from Toronto, and if you're in Jamaica, you have the chance to win 2 tickets to Canada.
6.
Toronto, Canada.
That's
so it's a win-win situation.
That's
Big
right.
up our news team for News 360 at 8:30. We had Ollyvia Anderson, manager of, from NEPA, who spoke to us about Earth Day and the importance of us taking care of the environment and being responsible. And at 9:13, which was just a while ago, we had our global connection with Fata Diamond. That was a good connection. Good music playing, guys.
Always.
Big up yourself. Big up Fata Diamond as well.
You know.
All right. Well, thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Most
As always.
welcome, sir.
Yeah, we had a good time too, especially foreplay. People are still talking about
Yeah,
it.
people love you know,
All of us are getting commendations.
Yes,
Okay.
man.
Yeah.
You know, the persons of the people at BOJ love
really?
foreplay.
What about this foreplay?
Yes. And my sister does not miss
Sometimes,
foreplay.
sometimes I get the feeling that the entire world loves foreplay.
I get that feeling too, you know, and it's so funny because it's 3 times a week and it's really good.
Jojo, see what you say.
I hear exactly what he's saying, and that's why I'm saying 3 times a week is good.
Oh,
You know what?
Perfect, actually.
You know there are people who do 7 days a week. Oh, would love it if we did 7 days.
Right,
a week.
they would.
Let me just quickly take the time out.
Lord be a fence.
Let me just quickly take the time out since we are talking about foreplay.
Yes.
All right. Big up Andrew Fresh. You know, that's my barber. Right?
Okay.
Well, I remember big him up because you up now. Them no miss foreplay.
All right.
Okay. Oh, the segment, right?
Yeah,
Right.
great.
Okay.
Hi, Judith. Miss Bodley, how are you? Oh, by the way, if you're just joining us, foreplay is where we play 4 songs.
Oh, right.
And all of them are under one theme.
Exactly.
And we don't know what each other is going to play. And
That's what we're
sometimes it
talking
turns out to be one hell of a competition quietly.
That's right.
And that's foreplay.
Although nobody admits it.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're out of here. We're out of time. Today is Earth Day 2022.
Yeah.
And there's a song from David M. It's called This Is Our World.
Nice.
That is how we want to close the show today. Have a great weekend. Most of all, I want to thank you, our Bridge Nation, for listening here in Jamaica and around the world. And we wish you and yours a wonderful weekend. This is a powerful song on Earth Day 2022 from David M.
Have you ever built a mountain? Have you ever filled a sea?